Hi and welcome to today's flow. We're going to do a gentle twist flow and we're going to just work into our body a little bit, mostly our upper body, and twist the spine around, waking it up a bit. And we're going to be about 20 minutes, and if you have a block, I'll recommend that you bring it and use it. If you don't have one, it will be fine. You'll do fine anyway. So I'll see you on the mat. We're just going to get right into it. So we're going to start in our tabletop position. So we want our hands under the shoulders and knees under the hips. Then we're going to take our left arm on our inhale. We're going to reach up towards the sky, look up towards the hand, and exhale. We're going to thread the needle, so hand underneath your right arm as you exhale. Inhale, you're going to push yourself back up, hand all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, back down. We're going to do this 2 more times. Exhale. Last time. Inhale, arm up. Exhale, down. This time we're going to stay down here. So first thing when you're here you want to do is you want to make sure that your hips are aligned. So usually we're going to fall into the right hip a bit as we lie here. So you're just going to try and press your hips back a little bit. You can always take your right hand and just have a little bit of a feel if it feels like they're straight. And then you're going to push the floor away with your right hand. Since we've only just started moving, you don't have to go too deep into the twist here. Take another breath. And on your next inhale, we're going to come back up all the way, arm up towards the sky, and exhale back to our tabletop. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So we're going to take our right hand, inhale, reach up towards the sky. Exhale, we're going to thread the needle, right hand underneath the left arm. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, back down. You just follow your own breath here. We're going to do it 2 more times. And this time we're going to stay here. Again, we're just going to try and recenter our hips so we don't fall into our left. And we're going to just press the floor away with our left hand. Breathe here. Very nice. Next inhale, come up. Arm comes all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale back down. Very nice. From here we're going to tuck our toes, and then we're going to push our hips back and up into a downward facing dog. This is our first downward facing dog of the day. So we're just going to pedal out the legs a little bit, bending one knee at a time. You can come up to your tiptoes as you bend the knees. Keep your arms strong, pushing the floor away. Relax your neck. And then come to find some stillness. You can bend your knees here. The aim is to lengthen the back. So strong arms. You're going to try and pretend like your hips go up towards the sky. And then breathe. All right, now you're going to inhale up onto your toes, And as you exhale, you bend your knees as far as you need to so that your belly is touching your thighs. Next inhale, going to straighten your legs back out. And exhale, feet to floor. Inhales up on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, belly to thighs. Inhale, straighten the legs. And exhale, feet back down. At your own pace, we're going to do it 2 more times. Very nice. Now we're going to just come into a child's pose. So put your knees wide onto your mat, feet together, and then lean back, hips towards your heels. You want your forehead onto the ground, and we're just going to take a couple of breaths here. Very nice. So on your next inhale, going to press our hands into the floor, untuck our toes, tuck your toes, and then come back up into your downward dog. You're gonna inhale, come up to your toes again, look forward, and then on your next inhale, you're gonna step the right leg in between your hands. We're gonna come down to a low lunge, so left knee comes down to the mat. You can untuck your toe, and then in your inhale, we come up. Exhale, low lunge. So we want our hips to be squared to the front of the mat here. You can come down as low as you want. You can be up here. There are no rules, just whatever feels best in your low lunge today. Arms up towards the ceiling. Remember to breathe. All right. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to take our right hand down to the floor next to it's our left hand down to the floor next to our right foot. And we're going to inhale, and we're going to open up into our easy twist, open up onto the right side. So we have our right arm up towards the sky, left arm on the mat, twisting to the right side. Try to keep your knee where it is here. If it's difficult, if you feel like it's difficult to find space, you can walk your foot out a little bit, so just create a little bit more space here. You're also very welcome to not have your arm up towards the sky, but just lean your arm on your right knee. Remember to breathe. And on your next exhale, we're going to take our right hand on the outside of our foot, tuck the back toe, and come back into our downward facing dog. Very nice. Take a breath here. On your next inhales, come up to your toes, look forward. Exhale and inhale, step up in between your hands, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees and fold to a forward fold. On your next inhale, going to come all the way up to standing, arms above the head, and exhale, hands to heart center. Very nice. From here, we're going to go into a twist. I might show it from here to begin with. So we're going to bend our knees and hinge from the hips forward, and then we're going to grab our block, put it in front of us, wherever you are. So when we're standing here, we want a straight back, as straight as we can. We just bend the knees as much as we need to. And then we're going to straighten our left leg, put our right hand on our block, keep the bend in the right knee, and then we're going to reach out, twist and open to the left side. We're going to exhale, come back to center. Inhale, we swap sides. So we straighten the right leg, bending the left knee, opening up to the right side. And exhale back to center. Inhale to twist. And exhale back to center. You're also welcome to do this without your block. Opening to one side on your inhale. Exhaling back to center. Opening on the left side. Exhale. We're going to do one more time on each side. Exhale. And exhale. We're going to meet in our forward fold. When you're ready, hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back into your downward facing dog. Very nice. We're going to repeat this on the other side. So inhale, look forward, step your left foot in between your hands, lower the right knee. On your inhale, you come into your low lunge. Foot can be tucked, can be untucked. We want to make sure that our hips are parallel to the front of the mat, so we don't want to open up to the side. We want to keep them nice and parallel. We're going to breathe. One more breath here. Very nice. Now take an inhale, and as you exhale, we're going to put that right hand down next to our left foot. We're going to twist open to our left side. So you can keep your hand on your knee, open up, or you can open up your arm, open up to that left side. Again, you're welcome to step your knee out to create a bit more space, or you can keep it where it is. 2 more breaths here. Very nice. Exhale, hand to your foot. Tuck your back toe. Step back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Step up in between your hands, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, come all the way up, arms overhead. And exhale, heart in hands in heart center. Very nice. All right, you're going to grab your block again. This time you're going to take a wide stand on your mat. We're going to do the same twist as we did before. So you're going to put your block down in front of you. It could be in whatever setting you need. You can also not use a block, your choice. So you're going to find a comfortable stance. You want your feet to be not facing outward. We want them to be facing straight, or they can be a little bit inward, whatever feels best for you. Then you're going to take your hands on your hips and we're going to hinge forward, bending in the knees if we need to. When we get to a point where our torso is basically leveled with our hips, you're going to reach down onto your block. This can be the block, this can be the mat. So just find wherever you feel like your hand is in front of you here. And then we're going to inhale, open up, twisting to our right side first. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, coming up, twisting to our left side. Exhale, fold forward, switching hands. Inhale, up, opening up to our right side. Exhale, forward. And inhale, open up to our right side. Exhale, fold. Inhaling, opening to the left side. Last one. Opening to our right side. And the last one, opening up to our left side. We meet in the middle on our exhale. We're going to take our hands to our hips, and then we're going to come up, straight back, all the way up. Very nice. We're going to step back up to the front of our mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, back to our downward facing dog. You're going to come up, look in between your hands on your inhale. Step up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. From here, we're going to come to lay on our back. Just however it's comfortable for you to come and lie down. So we meet lying on our back, and now we're going to come into a twist. We want our arms out in a T shape. You're going to have your feet on the floor. And then you're going to lift your hips off the mat just a little bit, and then prop them over to the left side of the mat. Just like lift and move a little bit to the left side. And then we're going to take our feet into our tabletop kind of feet, so we have our knees over our hips. And then we're going to let them fall to the right side of the mat. And from here, we're going to breathe. So try to see if you can keep your left shoulder on the ground here. And if you want the stretch to be a little bit deeper, you see if you can get your left knee on top of your right knee. And then you're welcome to move your head so you're looking towards your left hand. We're going to stay here a couple of breaths, so make sure that you're comfortable. Nice. Now we're going to come back into the center. We're going to take our feet to the floor and just move our hips back into the middle of the mat. Then you're going to take your knees to your chest, grab them, interlace your fingers on top of them, and then just rock back and forward a little bit. Very nice. We're going to do the same now on the other side. So put your feet back onto the ground, lift your hips, and this time walk your hips over to the right side of the mat. We're going to have our legs up in our tabletop position, and then we're going to let our legs fall to the left side. Going to see if we can keep our right shoulder on the ground. Left hands can grab the knees if you want. Spend a second getting comfortable here. This side might feel different to the other side. It's very normal that two sides aren't the same. This side you're also allowed to look towards your right hand if it's comfortable. And if you need the twist to be a bit deeper, you can stack your right knees on top of the left. Just remember to breathe. On your next inhale, you're going to gently take your legs back to the center of the mat. Put your feet on the floor and lift your hips back into the center. You're going to hug your knees into your chest, interlace your fingers around them and just rock from side to side. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Very nice. Now you can stretch your legs out. Have your arms down by your side, coming into Savasana. You can pause the video here and just stay in Savasana for as long as you need. Thank you for coming. Thank yourself for coming. And I hope to see you in the next one.